The UK education system is facing significant changes and challenges. From proposed smartphone bans in schools to concerns over freedom of speech at universities. As the government announces plans to ban phones in schools by law in England, we take a closer look at the latest developments in UK education. The UK education system is a complex and multifaceted entity, with various stakeholders and interests at play. Recently, the government has announced plans to ban phones in schools by law in England, citing concerns over student distraction and online safety. This move has been met with mixed reactions, with some arguing that it is a necessary step to improve student focus and others claiming that it is an overreach of government authority. According to reports, the ban would apply to all schools in England, with exceptions for students who require phones for medical or other special needs. The government has stated that the ban is intended to help students develop better study habits and reduce the risk of online bullying and other safety concerns. However, some critics have pointed out that the ban may not be effective in achieving these goals, citing a recent US study that found that phone bans in schools had close to zero impact on student outcomes. The study, which was conducted in several schools in the United States, found that students who were banned from using their phones in school simply found other ways to access their devices, such as using friends' phones or accessing social media on school computers. This has led some to question the effectiveness of the proposed ban and to call for more nuanced and evidence-based approaches to addressing the issue of phone use in schools. In addition to the proposed phone ban, the UK education system is also facing other challenges and changes. For example, there have been calls for clarity over schools' smartphone policies, with some arguing that the current approach is too restrictive and others claiming that it is not restrictive enough. Furthermore, universities in the UK are facing their own set of challenges, including concerns over freedom of speech and academic freedom. Recently, a university won a record fine challenge related to freedom of speech, highlighting the ongoing debate over the role of universities in promoting and protecting free speech. The case, which was brought by a student who claimed that the university had unfairly restricted his right to free speech, has sparked a wider conversation about the importance of academic freedom and the need for universities to balance this with the need to protect students from harm. The university's victory in the case has been seen as a significant win for free speech advocates, who argue that universities should be places where students and faculty can engage in open and unfettered discussion and debate. However, others have raised concerns that the decision could have unintended consequences, such as emboldening hate speech or harassment on campus. The issue of freedom of speech at universities is complex and multifaceted, and it is likely to continue to be a topic of debate and discussion in the months and years to come. Another issue that is affecting students in the UK is the cost of higher education. Recently, it was announced that students who were given loans in error would be given a repayment reprieve, providing huge relief to those affected. The error, which was caused by a technical glitch in the loan system, resulted in thousands of students being incorrectly awarded loans and then being told that they had to repay them. The reprieve has been welcomed by student groups and advocacy organizations, who argue that it is a necessary step to protect students from financial hardship. However, the issue has also raised concerns about the overall affordability of higher education in the UK, with many arguing that the current system of tuition fees and loans is unsustainable and unfair. The cost of higher education is a significant burden for many students, with some facing debts of tens of thousands of pounds upon graduation. This has led to calls for a more comprehensive and sustainable approach to funding higher education, including proposals for a graduate tax or other forms of funding that would reduce the burden on individual students. In conclusion, the UK education system is facing a range of challenges and changes, from proposed smartphone bans to concerns over freedom of speech and academic freedom at universities. As the government and educators work to address these issues, it is essential to prioritize the needs and well-being of students, while also promoting academic excellence and freedom of inquiry.